Yo, what's up, y'all? We are live streaming on the very first YouTube channel and TikTok. So y'all see me doing this. Yeah, we live streaming on both channels right now. I'm about to get it popping here in a second. I'm about to add a couple people over here. If you are on the YouTube channel, I want to tell you thank you so y'all can see that we not playing around. We are live over here. So let me uh let me add a couple people that asked me to do this one tonight. Add a couple people because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I do believe a couple people gonna be in their feelings. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let that be what it's gonna be. Uh, and understand, like, if y'all really want to interact, go ahead and interact and let's get it popping. Cause we about to talk. We about to talk, y'all. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh man, this ain't right. But it is what it is. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get lit right now. We're gonna get lit. You know what I'm saying? We are live streaming from the backyard. Because one thing about the Carter Podcast, get your merch. One thing about the Carter Podcast, we stream from anywhere. We can be on the side of the road. We're going to pull it over and stream. So everybody was like, I need you to talk about this. I ain't going to say I hate, but I dislike talking about this subject because it can go either way. This subject can go either way. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and make it do what it do. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss it in detail. We're gonna discuss it 100% in detail because I know a lot of people gonna say, "Man, that's just one sided." Da da da. It's not. And again, this is a subject that people asked me to talk about. Like I wasn't gonna talk about it, but we were asked to talk about it. So when we're asked to talk about something, we talk about it. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Uh, doing it big. We're gonna do it big tonight. I'm just gonna give people a few minutes. Uh, But straight up, we're gonna start dropping these podcasts on YouTube and TikTok, so y'all can really see how we do it. Um, we definitely getting ready to go big with it on Instagram. We're gonna go big with it on Instagram straight up. So I want y'all to be clear what we gonna talk about tonight. Guy asked me to talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. If y'all get upset about it, uh, just get off the channel, I guess. Um, it's definitely different when you're trying to incorporate a real topic that a lot of people are not really too familiar with how to handle it. Because a lot of people fold under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear a couple little things, notifications, because I'm waiting on the outcome of a game. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna get started. We want y'all to understand, like, nothing we say on here is to offend anybody or nothing like that. We definitely want y'all to understand that we are 100% respectful about everybody's feelings on here. But we about to go in. We about to go in right now. So somebody asked me, what do I think of people who get child support and they don't spend it on the kid? They spend it on the new girlfriend or the new boyfriend. Let me do it like this so I'm not looking side with the side like I'm looking crazy. Let me do it like this. There we go. There we go. That way I'm looking at both screens at the same time. Let's be clear on what I feel on this. As a parent who paid it for many years, do I believe that every parent that pays child support or who's receiving child support is spending it on the children? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I truly believe that most of the time the kids are not even seeing the money. They're not seeing the money and I'm a firm believer because you'll find out by the way your kids look when you go to pick them up. You'll find out if that money's being spent on them or not, which 9 times out of 10 is not. Because if you look at the other parent dressing fly and the kids are, the other parent got on Jordans, but the other kids got on Walmart specials, there's a problem there. There's a problem. So let me break down something to y'all, and I mean this from the heart. Let's just take a number. Let's just throw a number out there. Let's say $800 a parent is paying a month. And if one parent is paying $800, the other parent should be matching that other $800. So that's $1,600. That's $1,600, right? If you're paying $8 and the other parent's paying $8, that's $1,600. So So what I'm saying is, like, if that's the case, then the kid should be living plush. I don't believe a kid needs $2,000-$3,000 to live comfortable. I mean, I believe if you pay, I believe $1,600 between two parents is plenty of money, right? But we also got to understand like this. I don't believe if one parent is paying $800 that the other parent can take from that to go show themselves a good time. I don't believe that. I heard a parent say, an important celebrity say that she feels like if she wants to take money from her kids' child support and go get a glass of wine or something, she should be allowed to do that. I'm telling you, nah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show y'all something here. Hold on. Show y'all something, and y'all tell me what y'all think it is. Let me see. Because a lot of people are under the assumption that that's what you should be able to do. And I don't believe so. So let's take a look at this.
The state of Delaware is experimenting with a new type of child support in a form of a card, which works much like an EBT card.
Okay.
The child support card will prohibit parents from paying for certain items like gas, rent, and adult clothing.
And liquor.
Lonnie, what do you think? What are you thinking?
There we go, y'all.
Is this a good idea?
Well, I mean, you know what? Okay, this is a thing that I know about child support.
Okay.
Like, child support goes to the one that's the major caregiver.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's good that they do have the card and
Yes.
have certain restrictions. But
So I'm gonna pause that for y'all for just a second. The reason why I paused it right there is because she's about to say something that's gonna make y'all be like, what? To some parents are gonna say what? Other parents are gonna just agree. Here we go.
I also want to say that if you are the parent, you're a parent, if you have a child 24/7, there's nothing wrong if it's your day off to take $50 and go have a meal. I think that's
You hear all them people clapping?
That's okay, but some people take advantage of it, Lonnie.
Some people
Let's
take
pause
advantage
up.
of it, but I'm just saying because
Let's pause up. It's okay for you to take $50 out of the non-custodial parent's pocket that he or she's supposed to be spending on the child, so you can go get you something to eat. They ain't say nothing about the kid getting nothing to eat. They said for you to go get something to eat. Let's continue.
because come on, some people they're not paying a lot in child support.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like they try to act like they paying $1,500, $2,000. Some are, but I'm talking about where I'm from. The D, that $300 a week. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
$300 a week.
Now, let me pause there. Here's the number that she said: $300 a week. If you add that up, that's $1,200 a month. Some people don't even see $1,200 a month. That's $1,200 a month. You mean to tell me you think it's okay to take $50 out of that $1,200 just to feed yourself? Huh. Shall we continue?
Reason why they put it into action is because, sadly, you guys,
There are those ladies
there
out
are
there.
a lot more people that are taking advantage of child support, and that's why they put this into action. That's why they're coming up with this idea, because you can't take your girlfriends out for drinks on your child support.
You can't.
No, that's true.
You
but
can't hit the
also,
strip
I
club
think
using a card.
it becomes a time when you, as the parent, you have rights, especially if you're paying child support, you have visitation. Why don't we start talking to each other as parents and as aunties and uncles about, hey, where's this money?
Okay, so I'm gonna pause
think
right
it
there.
depends.
She brought up visitation, right? She brought up the visitation. 9 times out of 10, the parent that is the custodial parent does not want the non-custodial parent to have the child, even though the court says so. You pay your child support and visitation, 2 different things. I don't know if they ever explain this to people while they're out and about, but child support and visitation, 2 different things. And 9 times out of 10, with the woman that's defending it so hard, oh, I could take some money out and go feed myself off my kids' child support. It's women like that is why they're putting this card into effect. Let's continue.
Depends on the person and the type of situation, because there are women out there,
Yes.
this is the real,
Their fathers, too.
who search for the dudes that have the money and say, you know what,
Well, that's
I'm
a
gonna-
whole different level. That's child support on a
But
whole
also
different
That
but
happens.
women do that.
Absolutely.
They take advantage of the situation.
But I think when you look at a bill of a mother who's charging things using child support money,
Listen
moms
to this
also
one.
deserve to be
That's
able
why
to take
Gigi
care of
left
themselves and to be able to spend on themselves. Like, if a mom is going to the gym, she needs to get a workout in, and she needs to feel good about herself. If a mom is going to go get a drink with child support money, she should get that drink. It's really
Right,
being
Bill.
I don't know about getting a drink.
She said if the mom wants to get a drink off of child support money, she should be allowed to do such a thing. Now, here's what I'm saying to y'all. If I'm working hard to take care and supply for my child, what gives you, the other parent, the right to take the money and splurge on yourself? Hold on, shall we continue?
Drink on child support money. I'm sorry. I think if you're a mother, you absolutely deserve a nice little drink at happy hour. You do.
If you're a mother, you deserve a nice little drink at happy hour. Do you hear these people? These are millionaires. Listen to them.
My own money.
I don't take advantage of it.
No, let's see what I want to hear about mom. Yeah.
I'm in 2 minds. I do think there are people out there that need to be checked.
Yes.
Right.
They do,
Yes.
because I have given child support to my other half, and I've been given child support back.
Okay.
Now, I'm the kind of parent, I have 3 kids.
Yes.
I make sure my kids are treated equally as possible. But when they need clothes and things like that, it's good to be able to have that batch of money for that. Now, I'm kind of one of the ones that uses it wisely, because I have
Now,
money that I can go
hear this one.
out and get.
She has 3 kids. Obviously, she has 2 different baby daddies. Do you think that you should be allowed to take the money that the father is supplying for his child to support all your other kids? I don't think so. I think if I'm supplying for my kid, then their fathers or mothers or whatever should supply for them. I'm trying to figure out, where does that make sense? It doesn't. It does not. But the greedy person will say, well, if I want to do this for my child, if there's extra money left over, I should be able to take care of all my kids off this one check. Nah, I don't think so.
My
own
kids,
money.
whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm in 2 minds. I think some people do need to be checked, and some people don't need to be checked.
That's not
So,
So maybe there's a way.
Honest. This is the real.
what?
Have you ever used the child support inappropriately? Does it happen?
No, I don't think
She
I
got money. I'm
would.
trying to
If I
find
were
out
a
her
child,
case.
I
Yeah,
would
we're talking
work
about-
as
She
well.
got money.
We're
She's
talking
nice
about
girl.
her
She got
own
you get what I
point.
mean? She got her own point.
Like, what she's saying is like, well, I felt I deserved a little splurge on an outfit, so I used that. Does that really
No,
help?
you know what? Where I'm really getting to with this is that, because they said that they were also checking the sizes and the ages. Well, maybe you are a person that has maybe 2 or 3 kids, and maybe one father doesn't take care of the other one,
Okay.
which is not their
Yeah, that's not their fault.
But the point is, as a parent or a mother, you may want to buy the other child something with it, and that's what I'm saying is that there different reasons
And you
why.
shouldn't be
Because I
doing
don't
that.
think all women are not like that. All
No.
women just don't take. They have other kids and they're trying to budget and everything. So I'm just concerned
You
about
got
the
other kids.
restrictions
Other
on
kids
the
are
car.
not
That's all I'm
Is
saying.
there
the
any
other
way
parents' problem. Those are the
that
other
we
parents
can
that you got
check
kids
that?
with.
That's why
Problem.
I say it depends on the person, because the people who take advantage of the situation shouldn't penalize the women
And this
who
is real.
actually use it for the right
And I
reasons.
guess also for me, oh no, go ahead.
Well, I have a 16-year-old and she's the same size as me. So if I was going to be buying for my 16-year-old, if I was in that situation,
You just had
I'd
to
be wearing her
say
clothes.
This is what happens. Y'all don't believe that this happens. This happens for real. So what is being said right now is that they are coming up. Well, they've already come up with the card. In Texas, we have it already. They came up with the card so they can keep tabs on the non-custodial parent. On the custodial parent who is spending money unwisely. Like, it's not being spent just on a kid. It's being spent on other kids. It's being spent on another spouse that they're having. And they said, well, if I want to take some of the child support money and spend it on myself, I should be allowed to. Let me ask you this. What if that other parent is on Section 8, only pays like $40 a month in rent, and doesn't work? Technically, the house or the apartment you live in is your child's house or apartment, because the child support is paying for that luxury. There are so many people who out here say, man, but if I'm gonna spend a little bit, let me just spend a little bit. No, don't spend none of it. Don't spend none of it. It ain't your hard-earned money. It ain't yours. Don't spend none of it. We want to dive into that. This is why it's important to co-parent. It's important. It's really, really important to co-parent at a high level. And majority of the people who don't know how to co-parent is because they're dating somebody who's trying to control the factor. You can't control the factor of what it means for a person to go out here and co-parent and put something in place so there's no misunderstanding. That's when, like, well, you pay child support, you should be able to do this. No, that ain't what we set up. We set it up like this, and I need you to know your place. So child support is just what it says, to support the child, not the other parent. That's called spousal support. And if you didn't happen to go get your spousal support when you were supposed to, that's on you. You understand? So we have to be clear on how we attach ourselves to certain things. Now, do I believe everybody should be on child support? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I believe there are parents out there that would take care of their kids without the state telling them to do it. I believe, real talk, I believe that there are parents out there that are vindictive and they put you on child support because it's a revenge thing to control your pockets. And it's very, very childish. I believe that if you're going to, I'm about to try something, y'all. Just give me a second. I'm about to try something real quick because it keeps saying that it's not connecting and all this stuff. Here we go. Let me see if that's working. I believe that when you're trying to put everything in order the way it should be, you should be allowed to say what's on your mind. Now, we as people have to start learning how to interact correctly with each other when the relationship aspect of it is over. But the financial part is very important. It's very important. Child support, it's very important to support your child. But it's even more important to spend time with your child. That right there plays a bigger part. Sometimes you got to just be like, you got to have a one-on-one time with your kids. Like, you got to say, hey, look, love, I got to go spend time with my kid, and we're gonna go do something just me and them. You know what I'm saying? That's not because you're trying to exclude the person you're with. It just means that, hey, what's going on, man? We over here on, in case y'all want to jump over to the YouTube channel, come on over. You know what I'm saying? We look at it as this. We look at it as if we're gonna sit down and spend as much quality time with our kids as we can. I've watched parents have a girlfriend and a new boyfriend, and they all jail together. But it's always that one person that messes that up. That's all it takes. One bad situation, and it just throws it out the window. What are the qualities that you look for in being a great parent and a great provider beyond child support? Well, what if your kid needs to just talk to you? What if your kid's mom or dad needs to just speak to you and ask you, like, hey, can we sit down and talk to our kid, just us? Because I don't want nobody else involved. I need us to be, co-parent right now. You have to make sure that option is always on the table. Yeah. Let me know where you want to meet up at. That doesn't mean keep it a secret from the person you're with. That means let them know, like, hey, I need to go meet with him or her so we can discuss our kid, and we kind of need to have this just be between us. Now, you do run into those people that, how you say, they don't want to hear that. Well, why can't I go? What are you trying to hide? What's the problem? And when you run into that person, you have to make sure that they clearly understand. You can make the situation worse, not just for the parents, but for the child. You can make the situation worse. And with that being said, is like, you have to be open-minded to a person that you met who has to pay financial support to their child, but they also have to be a full-time mom and a full-time dad, even in separate homes. You're still full-time. Like, you have to call your kids daily. You have to check on their schoolwork. You have to do all these things, because it's very, very hurtful when a child sees you start a whole new family with another person and they feel like you forgot about them. Now, this is part 2 of what we're discussing when it goes beyond child support. Because some kids feel like, well, damn, my mom or dad have created a whole new family with somebody else, and I'm not getting that attention I was once getting. Now, let me make it clear to y'all. Me being a man who was on child support for many years, here's the factor of that. Sometimes you get a bitter other parent, you get a bitter one, and no matter what the court order says, they will not let you pick your kid up. They will move and not tell you the address. They'll come up, oh, the kid is sick. They'll come up with every excuse in the book, and then they'll tell you, well, if you don't like it, go get a lawyer. I believe the law needs to change on this. I believe if you go and you make enough police reports and they take it back to the judge that the mother or the father, whoever the custodial parent is that's not letting you see your kids, should have to do a mandatory 30 days in jail. Mandatory. Day for day. So they know what it feels like to have to start over, like get out of jail, lose your job and all that. I believe it needs to be mandated. I believe, like, once your child is a certain age, if they be like, it needs to be in the paperwork. If my kid wants to come live with me after like the age of 10, then that's it. You have to let them come. I believe it should be mandated because, in my opinion, I believe more men are better parents than some women. Not all women, but some women. I believe that some of us have a better parental understanding. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there needs to be more discipline. Definitely needs to be more discipline with the way things go, because a lot of people don't understand. Like, if you sit down and you write down everything you do for your kid, right? And I'm talking, your job as a parent never stops. It never stops. Like, even after they're 18, they're going to always need something, right? Fathers and need to. Oh, yeah. And let me explain. Somebody told me once, I'm too hard on my 14-year-old daughters. I got twin daughters, right? I got 4 daughters total, but I got twin daughters, right? And I never allowed them to wear makeup until this year. I never allowed them to wear makeup because I feel like I don't need you to grow up faster and have grown men looking at you thinking you're older than what you are. And somebody told me, why won't you just let them be children? Well, when they're 18 and they're not in my house, they can be whatever they want to be. You know what I'm saying? When they're not under my, I won't say in my house, but I want to say like under my control. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want to do. I have 3 older sons. I have 2 older sons and a younger son. And to this day, if I hear one of my sons does something out of pocket, as long as I'm the one defending you, we're going to do it my way. You're going to have to hear me. You know, but the thing about it is I'm knowledgeable to the things that I can get to them, like I can get through them, and I'm knowledgeable about things I can't. So to them, when I was paying money to their mom, some of them didn't even know that they were still receiving money after their 18th birthday. They didn't know. They thought that was it. But they knew I wasn't a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? They knew I was breaking bread. But you got to understand, like, I'd rather be a physical father, like physically there, talk to you. Like, I don't care what situation I'm in. I'll stop everything I'm doing to make sure my kids understand, like, your father is always there for you. So when you're looking at how there are fathers who get railroaded where they don't have a chance to be a father. They don't have a chance at knowing what it's like to go to graduations and quinceañeras and things of that nature. They don't get a chance because, one, the mom is bitter. The stepdad is a sucker. You know, it's just stuff that's just raggedy. You know what I'm saying? So when you got things of that nature, you just gotta you can't really say nothing. You just gotta deal with it. You know? And one thing I always tell people, when you're dating a woman that has kids or you're dating a man that has kids, always make sure they know you include your kids on everything that you do. Now, sometimes your kids will have that moment like, oh, I don't want to be with everybody. I just want to be with you. All right, let's go. Just always remember, like, you can't fix every problem, but you can fix most of the situations. So let's get back to this money thing. Shoes don't have to be Jordans. When you pay your child support, whatever that money can afford is what it can afford. Now, the new thing is that the parents are doing now is, well, my kid wants to be in sports, and I want to put my kid in every sport, and that's the way for the parent to get more money, right? So let me show y'all something. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me see, because this is really happening, y'all. Y'all never understand, like, how these parents are. Let me see real quick. And it gets raggedy, y'all. It gets raggedy. Like, and most of the time the mom don't even have a kid. That's the funny part. Look, I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm gonna fast forward it to where y'all can see what I'm talking about.
That's Limu's line.
That's Limu's line, in case y'all don't know. Let me show y'all something.
We was together like 6 months. Your son, like you should, then you probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so $8,000 a month. You have $100, right? Yes.
Here we go.
I think I'm gonna put him in karate too.
Here we go.
3 kids total. Okay, and you said 200 for football.
Just listen.
I said 500.
No, you said 200 for football.
And then I have to buy equipment. So I need 500.
Okay, so it's what you need or what you looked up?
Son needs 500.
500. What about basketball?
Basketball probably about 300.
Okay. So that's $800, right?
Yes.
Now watch this.
I think I'm gonna put him in karate too.
She going too far, Nate.
You know what? You just came here to waste my time. So
I just want my son to be in everything. I just want
it
him to
sounds
be
like
great.
you want to tell me you want to put him in everything so you can get more money off of this man. And I'm sorry, I'm not here to play in your little petty game.
Sure,
and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So you know what I'm going to do? Since you came here to waste my time,
Pay attention.
I'm going to make sure I don't waste any more of yours. I'm denying your request and dismissing this case.
Look at that.
Really?
Got him. Got him.
I can't believe it.
Y'all don't think it happens? It happens. It happens. Okay, so you think that's insane? That's definitely insane. That's crazy is what that is. And she got denied. She got denied. Like, y'all think like it doesn't happen. It happens. This happens in real life. I want my kid wants to be in this. The kid was only 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, something like that, or maybe older. But $800 just for sports. That's the new hustle. In case y'all don't know, that's their new hustle. They say, I don't want to put my kid in this. Well, show me the receipt. And I mean, the moment the kid joins a sport, they got to play it all the way through. I want to be at every game. Give me the schedule. Give me the schedule. If the kid missed more than 2 games, that should be non and void. You know what I'm saying? It should be non and void. And this is what I mean. You pay child support, you pay medical support, you pay sports support. That's the new thing. So when y'all sitting there telling me, oh no, that doesn't happen. Oh yes, it does. It happens, and it's happens more than y'all realize. So just make sure y'all know how to financially protect yourself from the gold diggers that are out there. And that's what up. Tomorrow we gonna discuss. And I hate to throw this out there like this. We're going to discuss loyalty at work. We're going to discuss that. And I might do that as a lunch special. I might get on twice tomorrow. I might do one as a lunch special. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of people who hit me up that I know, and they say, hey, bro, I've been with the company so long. Don't you think they ought to have some kind of loyalty to me? I'm going to tell y'all something before I get off. Companies are loyal to their pockets. That's it. You get a check from them for doing your job. They only as loyal to you as their pockets. You know, companies are about making money. Companies are about making money. I gotta be honest with y'all. Some of y'all think that you're in a position to be up here. Once you start making a certain amount of money, they really want to get rid of you. Once you start making that 50,000, 60,000, they really want to get rid of you. They don't really, unless you're in the Fortune 500, then that's different. But 9 times out of 10, watch how they start treating you when the money changes. When the money changes, watch how they start treating you. I'm not saying this out of vindictiveness or nothing like that, but money changed people. In corporate America, it definitely changes people. I mean, I work for a company, and I definitely see people change when a little bit of dollars come their way. I'm talking a little bit of money. We ain't talking no extra $3-4 grand in your check. We $20. You know what I'm saying? They change. Money changed people. And people gotta understand, you are a valuable commodity. Even if you ain't being valued where you at, you're gonna be valued somewhere. And I'm gonna break that down tomorrow. I'm gonna break down. Don't let your past dictate your future. And what I mean by that, it don't matter if you got a DWI. It don't matter if you felon. I know some of the best hardworking people are felons. Hate how money changes people. Well, tomorrow you're gonna hate it even more because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, y'all. And I want to thank all y'all who tuned in to the Carter podcast. I want y'all to know we're gonna be on here. We're gonna try to be on here every single day if I can, but if not, every other day. But tomorrow we definitely gonna be on. We're gonna definitely be on and popping. You know what I'm saying? Come to the YouTube channel. We're gonna get it lit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to No Count Out over here on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people on the TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Kevin, Laura, the Green Mile, all y'all who came over here. Like, it's gonna just get more and more people. Y'all share this video, share the live. Tell them to come on in and check it out. Tomorrow we're gonna discuss loyalty at work. What does that mean? And how does that happen? And who's loyal to you and who's not? Y'all have a safe night. See y'all tomorrow. I'm your host, Carter, and welcome to the Carter Podcast.